the very beginning, when the world was new, God made a beautiful garden called Eden. Here, God put Adam and Eve, the first two people, to take care of it. The garden was a perfect home, full of wonderful plants and animals, and Adam and Eve could eat the fruit from all the trees, except one. God told them not to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. One day, while Eve was walking in the garden, a clever and sneaky serpent spoke to her. This wasn't an ordinary serpent because it could talk, and it was more cunning than any other animal God had made. The serpent asked Eve, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God said, 'You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.'" The serpent, wanting to trick Eve, said, "You will not certainly die. For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful and looked delicious, and she liked the idea of being wise like God. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. She also gave some to Adam, who also ate. As soon as they ate the fruit, something changed. They suddenly felt afraid and hid when they heard God walking in the garden. But God knew what had happened. He asked Adam and Eve about it, and they admitted eating the fruit, but blamed the serpent and each other. Because of what they did, God said things would be harder for them outside the garden. They would have to leave Eden, and life wouldn't be perfect anymore. But God also made them clothes from animal skins, showing He still cared for them. The serpent was punished too. He was thrown out of the garden and cursed to crawl on its belly and be an enemy to humans from then on.